Whoa, check it out! I bet everyone we know saw it.
But the internet is forever.
Good night, Candace.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel MD Vlogs. So today I decided to film a video on which I have a little bit interest, or I could say I have more than interest, because whenever a senior one or a younger than me or a elder than me person asks that what I am studying or currently pursuing is, when I tell about the English honors, I am pursuing my honors or MA on English literature, then a person's have two main reactions. First reaction is, oh wow, you are pursuing English literature, it's a really nice option. And the second one the pursue is that, why, if you have to take any lectureship or if you have to take any teachership, that's why pursuing English honors? No. It's just no. My interest in English literature is kind of different. We English literature students have something in our mind that why we are pursuing the English literature. The Britain literature with the Indian literature. There are so many authors are there present in the India. There are so many vast authors, poetess present in outside the India. Why my interest, my enthusiasm, my just come out of it. I am going to share everything in this video, because when I took up with this English literature honors, so I always get this kind of question. So I thought that why not to share my experience, my story, my thinking to all of you, so that the future English honors student who are watching me right over there, they can also get inspired and they can take up with that one. So before entering into this video, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then go definitely subscribe to my channel, which is mentioned in that down below red color button, and in that near one, nahin, is taraf. I'm not confused. So go and press the bell icon near to it, and also like, share in this video to the person whoever you think that they need to understand. So without any further ado, let's begin into the video. So as I came up with the English medium background, so I generally have the eagerness to pursue with the English literature. When I passed out my standard 10 or ICSE, so I decided to pursue with the biology stream, which is zoology, because I am very good at that. It's really bad to appreciate yourself every time, but I have to tell about myself from the beginning, so I'm just pursuing that only. Don't take me in a wrong way, please guys. So I have to pursue. I really like this subject of biology, because I can go through a people, I can go through a biotic, I can go through a little spirit or spheres of the environment. I also science stream. So in standard 12, 11 and 12, I took up the science stream and I passed from that one. After passing, I have the option to get into different stream. For an example, zoology, botany, computer science, and different more other streams. I also have the option to go for that also. But from the first selection, I came with the English honors, and I have this opportunity to get into this English honors. Thanks to God that I had this one, because I really wanted to get into that. When my parents told why not you begin with the MA one, so I have told them that I am going to pursue with the two subject main. First one is English honors, second one is zoology. I love this subject very much. I love English, it's my first priority, but I also like the biology stream so very much. So fortunate enough, my first selection come from my college is the English literature, which is MA in English honors. So after hearing this, I was super excited that yeah, English literature invitation came to me for the admission into the college. So I went up and admitted over there, and the first day I was really excited while knowing that I am an English literature student. Pronounce that English honors. That's why I'm telling. And literature student, I can say you more probably. It's like cut crease kind of a word. So as a literature student, so I am mentally prepared that I had already mentally prepared that whenever I will take up the English literature subject, I am going to go through a vast culture, vast diversity, vast, everything vast, because There are lots of poet, poetess, author, authoress around the world. I'm going to study with them. I'm going to know the different subject prosperities, different subject aspects from my English literature as well. For an example, as I'm going to say you that previous year I have learnt about the 19th century British. This British literature 19th century, I prefer this book and my professor also preferred this book. Here in the first one only we have gone through the like what are the development made in 19th century, and guess what? Science student is also learning about this, that everything in standard from standard 8, 6, 7, 10 we have learned that every new penny post system, rubber cycle tires, light bulb, ball pen, everything was invented or developed in 19th century. So why I am pursuing with this one? This is a reason. So I knew that I'm going to learn more novels which I couldn't got through the different subjects or different stream I could have learned. If I had taken different stream, I have to only focus on that. But if I had taken the English honors, it's difficult. It's very difficult than other stream. But it's really lovely. It's really lovely experience to study English honors literature. There is no practical. There is only theory. You have to learn it. You have to revise it. But there is so very comfort. There is so much calmness into this reading. Whenever I look, books are left with me. Whenever I touch these books and whenever I look at the books and get sitting for the books, I knew some different things. Even if I had completely read this book, I'm setting an example, please not learned or I have not revised this book at all. So if I have completed this whole book and then again I'm just sitting and going for the reading this one, I feel so very comfort because I love the subjects. And when you love anything, you have the different type, different dimension, different vision towards anything. So when I go for main Bhagavad Gita of our English literature, one of my professor also suggested that if you haven't watched my previous first video into this channel, I will link it in the down description box below. So the English literature is the history of English literature from the Edward Albert. Okay. So my professor has suggested to buy different version of this book. So I and two more students of my batchmate have bought this one, and one or two people have bought different book. So we exchange and we study. Exchange in the same, not giving a book, but also because now I am stuck into my house, different people stuck into their house. So what I do that whenever we get, not now time, it's not now time, but when we are reading this book, then when we will get any doubt, so we have to call anybody, call and discuss anything. Okay, then fine, then write down anything. Okay, call, then write down. So this is the thing which we all do, and so lovely. Our professor, they are such a nice person, humble person, and we just love to interact with our all professor, not only the core subjects professor, but also with the elective subjects and the side subject professors. They are also lovely and they clear all our doubts. Now here comes to how to prepare for the literature exam. Here it's go for the complete different aspects of English literature, choosing and just going through it, pursuing to the 3 years. But in this 3 years you have to get lots of exams. Like you have 6 semesters and in between that you have midterms also. So 6 plus 6 you pursue with the 12 exam. So 12 exam, how you have to conquer it. Now first of all I want to say you that about the midterm examination. For the midterm examination, those students are new or pursuing in the second year or in the final year, these all things are going to help you. It's because I just develop myself with this characters, with these options, with these patterns. So I'm just sharing. May it work for anybody, may not it work for anybody, so it's depend upon the process, but I do that, so I just explain to you my way, my process to everybody. So for the midterm, 1 and 2 unit, where you have to just thoroughly read up the story. If you are having any kind of a novel, then what you have to do, my professor personally, our professor personally suggests to go through the novel very clearly. Each and every character mentioned in the novel, each and every plot mentioned in the novel, because it's really important to pursue with this novel. It's kind of very distracting. Okay, so the summary of the novel, theme of the novel, analysis of the, not only analysis of the novel, I would say that the poem analysis and theme and the summaries, these three things you have to practice, you have to bam it, because these are the three main questions which are going to come into your midterm also, as well as in your semester exam also. Okay, so next more important thing, which word is difficulting you, making you chaos, and underline that, revise it, make a small spare note or draft note, or rather I would say, and practice lots and lots of writing, because as an English honors student, or you would say rather any student, whether it is in the 10th grader, 12th grader, or pursuing graduation or PG, post graduation, any studies, writing is really important, because whenever you read and immediately write it on your copy, it's always stuck into your brain. And remind you one thing, that always read in a loud voice. It's a tip that I got from my mother when I was small, and my mother used to teach me. She always tell that, please dear, learn it really loud, because whenever we read loudly, our voice heard into our ears, and the ears stuck into our brain and lock it. When we are giving the exam, or when we are opting for the exam, the brain nerves get into our hands and we write it down fast. So this is a mummy's trick which I shared with you all, and I always pursue this. And one more thing, I always keep on updating my study timetable or study routines, because as I update, for a while if you're following me, then you would know that I always like to transform, and I always like to change different things, because I have mood swings. I can't stick into one place, so I always do that. So I always keep on updating my way of versions, like doing work and doing studies, pursuing some other things. So this is currently which I am pursuing. So I thought, why not to just share with you, because many people wanted to know that how I pursue this. That is just that our love for the literature, or the love for the subjects which we love. Even if for the literature student or the art student, don't worry guys, we are all literate and we have lots and lots of big hearts, so we can win one day surely. So this is it for, if you like these tips and tricks, whichever I know and I currently do it, I shared with you all. I previously told also that this tricks may work for somebody, may not work for somebody, but it works for me 100%. And I definitely wanted to share with you all, the students like me which are pursuing their English literature or any other subject, they can try it. And the trend, you get stressed while studying, and when a question doesn't solve from you, I pursue this thing. I go for this thing. Whenever any question doesn't help me out and I can't find the answer right over there, so I get a little bit very disturbed. Not little bit, it's very disturbing for me, and I just don't think that I can go for it too. Then what I do, I just close all my books and copies, keep it in a side, and I go for a round walk into my corridor or into my balconies, as I listen to really soundtrack music or the relaxing music. I just love it. And then the most probable thing, you can munch something, which is really important. Munching something, it's really important, so you can munch. But what I do is basically is I grab a glass of cold chilled with ice water and I go for a drink. Rather, my mother always scold me that don't drink that kind of chilled water or else you will get the throat ache. But I didn't listen to her and I get the water, and then I bring that water bottle into my desk and I sit down and just calm my thing. And one more thing, I love achar so very much, the sour one, which is achar pickle you can say. So I go for the achar. Instead of munching some food, I go for the achar or some jaljeera kind of thing, which is sour in taste. So I just love it. It just open up my mind and I just go for the sip of waters and the achar or the jaljeera. Then I go for the deepest to deepest thing, that what it can be done, what answer, in which way I should write it, and this thing I always kind of do. But before that, I always want to share you all that if you're watching me while, and if you have watched my study routines from the study with me from the previous channel, then you know I always prepare myself with the to-do list. Yes, to-do list. It's really important not only for the studies but also for the daily lives. If you are a kind of person like me which forgets everything, Like I have kept something here and I just turned out and just forget everything that I have kept here. I have kept this one. So better to write down. And I always note it down that what I have to need to do that day or the next day, and I just tick mark it with the color quotations. Always I write with the red one and put tick with the green one, so it just matches my mind. Okay. And lastly I want to conclude that always do write a diary, because diary is kind of our such a lovely best friend that shares nothing with different person, only keep our secrets, our mind, our heart till to us. Because diary writing is a really good habit, good manner. You can write it, you can share every single thing you share, you want it, you opt it into your diary before going to bed or at the morning. You can say days, what my experience is. If I forget to write diary for 2 to 3 days and I leave some pages and go for the diary writing, because it relaxes me so very much. Because rather than something you can believe into your diary, into your books, these are the most beautiful best friend forever and ever and ever that you have in your life. That's it today for this much. Thank you for clicking into my video and giving your time, your precious attention to me. Thank you so very much. If you love watching my video, then definitely like it, share it and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Please support me guys to move on, because without your support I can't go anywhere. With you all I can go. I can grow. Thank you so very much. Love you. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Bye.